just for the fact that
Okay.
Stick to it.
Stick to it. Stick to it.
All right. Look at
Toss it the first time.
So it's a 2-minute one.
Oh wait, play this.
Okay, I got it up front.
Just test the half note the first time.
The first time test it on that note.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
All set?
Thanks.
Yeah.
1,
You looked at me weird when I played that note the second time, right? That A flat?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I'll figure it out.
No swing. Yeah.
Lipstick. Two bars of 3 coming up. you doing?
We're gonna call freeze it on first, and then you guys can start playing. Unless you guys want it the other way around, you guys start playing. So we're gonna call freeze it, and then you guys can start
Aye, aye, Captain.
You know what? I want to switch them. I want to do time meters last. I want to do stick figures. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
I remember what you were talking about at the start in the national anthem. It was bugging me. We said not to slow that down because when we slowed it down, because it's such a tight fit rhythmically, it didn't work. So we don't slow that down.
Not too soon.
Yeah, because if we do, it's rhythmically when it gets off. You got to keep moving. And just be,
Which
those
part is
rhythms
this?
are really tight. Yeah, so I don't think slowing down is. We should do it right there, like a little later.
Later,
After the
after we do all our rhythmic
Right, at the Fermata.
fitting it together in that.
Oh, okay.
Don't swim them too
I don't
soon.
think I'd
It'll
slow
crash
that
into
down.
the-
Right. Okay. What are we doing next? Oh, okay. I didn't know we called something.
And then
We just had a thing up on the screen. It says, "Tweet live from the commencement. Hashtag STCC 50. It's kind of like take a picture of us.
So he's gonna start playing at 6:20. Is that it?
If you're ready. I'll wait till 6:19. We'll play this.
Hey, how are you doing?
All right, here we go.
time meter.
Timing. Yeah.
Time
Oh,
meters.
I'll give you 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's timing.
Okay, walking stick.
Okay, ways to go, Jeremy.
Back to E,
TS to E.
and the Q's just
DS to E.
stopped. Right.
I think last year we played it, we went back to E and it finished perfect. Last year it worked out
Okay.
good.
So we will feel the perfect today also.
control the bagpipe.
Does the bagpipe guy start?
Oh, what?
Bagpipe starts?
Yeah, he starts. Yeah, he's gonna come
And
down.
when he's done, we play.
He's gonna come down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And when he's done, we hit this.
We hit it.
Yeah. Pop. Here we go, pop.
What's that?
Thompson.
I didn't see you, Jim.
I didn't think they were done yet. What's that? He cured us. He cured us.
Ready? 1, 2, go.
Good evening. Congressman Neal, distinguished members of the stage party, faculty, staff, friends of the college, guests, and the graduating class of 2017. I am Dr. Arlene Rodriguez, Vice President of Academic Affairs, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 50th commencement exercises of Springfield Technical Community College. Buenas noches. Congreguista Richard Neal, distinguidos miembros del escenario de esta celebración, miembros de la facultad, personal del colegio, amigos del colegio, invitados y los graduados de la clase del 2017. Yo soy la doctora Arlene Rodríguez, vicepresidente de Asuntos Académicos de Springfield Technical Community College, y es un placer, un tremendo placer, darles la bienvenida a todos ustedes a la 40ª graduación de Springfield Technical Community College. If you can, please remain standing as I call upon the High School of Commerce Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps for the presentation of the colors. Please be seated. You may have noticed this evening that some of our graduates are wearing a red, white, and blue cord this evening. These cords have been given to each of our veterans, and tonight we have 60 in this year's graduating class. At this time, I ask that our students who are veterans and that all veterans in the stadium today, please stand up to be recognized so we can honor you for your service. The college now welcomes Shannon B. Martin of the class of 2017 to offer the invocation. Shannon will be graduating with honors tonight from the nursing program. Shannon, who works with Mercy Companions, plans to continue her nursing education and hopes to one day become a hospice nurse. She has been the vice president of the Diversity in Nursing Group for the past academic year, as well as a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honors Society. Shannon received the Foundation's Non-Traditional Student Scholarship last week, and at last night's honors convocation was awarded the prestigious Teresina B. Thompson Award. Shannon?
Good evening. I will be reading a poem entitled Desiderata, written in 1927 by Max Ehrmann. Desiderata is Latin for desired things, and these are some of the things I desire for you. Go placidly amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him or her or them to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy.
Wow, thank you, Shannon, for such an inspirational reading. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the chair of the STCC Board of Trustees, Christopher Johnson. A partner in the law firm of Johnson, Sclafani, and Moriarty, Trustee Johnson served 5 terms as the first mayor of the city of Agawam. As chairperson of the school committee, he oversaw the rewrite of the entire pre-K to grade 12 curricula and the implementation of the new education reform law. Last year, Trustee Johnson served as the college chair of the Presidential Search Committee and works closely with our new president, Dr. John Cook, to ensure a seamless transition of leadership. Trustee Johnson is a graduate of American International College and Western New England University School of Law. Please join me in welcoming the chair of the STCC Board of Trustees, Christopher Johnson.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer our congratulations to the class of 2017. Tonight, we will award over 1,100 diplomas and certificates to this year's graduating class. Our graduates range in age from 18 to 73, with over half of our graduates being women. I'd like to share a few simple pieces of advice that have served me well during my career in politics and the law. They may seem like cliches, but they've stood the test of time. The first two pieces of advice I learned from my mom and dad, but were reinforced when I was elected the first mayor of my hometown city. I had the good fortune of meeting two very wise mayors at the first meeting of the Mass Mayors Association. Each had served in their respective city for well over 20 years. And they told me to do two simple things: work hard and be honest. They said there was no substitute for hard work, and no good things will happen in your life or your city without investing your blood, sweat, and tears. They also said to be honest, because we all make mistakes, and people are more than willing to forgive if you shoot straight and tell the truth. The next piece of advice I learned from my dad. He said to learn from your mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, then you're not moving forward. Comfort and complacency breed stagnation, and that ultimately leads to failure. You must continually move forward and never be afraid to try to reinvent the wheel. Many times it's only through trial and error that innovation is born. The last piece of advice is that what goes around comes around. In other words, treat others as you expect to be treated. As mayor, I remember sitting across the table from the playground bully who picked on me when I was growing up. The table that we were seated at was a hearing table where I was charged with deciding whether this person would be terminated or continue to work for the city. I could tell you he was pretty uncomfortable. But it really drove home to me the fact that what goes around comes around. In case you're wondering, I didn't fire him, and to this day, he still works for the city. Finally, it seems that political correctness has seemingly done away with winners and losers and replaced them with participation medals and ribbons. But life has not. I'm confident that with a degree or certificate from STCC as a cornerstone of your skill set, you will all be winners. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations again, and best wishes for continued success in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Johnson. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the president of our college, Dr. John B. Cook. Dr. Cook began serving as the 6th president of STCC on August 1st, 2016. Dr. Cook was most recently the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Manchester Community College in New Hampshire. Prior to that, Dr. Cook worked for 12 years at Granite State College, one of 4 institutions that constitute the public university system of New Hampshire. Dr. Cook has held a long, deep belief in the interest in the relationships between communities and their higher education collaborators. He was nominated and selected in 2010 to be an Emerging Engagement Scholar by the Engagement Scholarship Consortium, whose goal is to work collaboratively to build strong college-university community partnerships. Dr. Cook holds a Bachelor in Science degree from St. Lawrence University in Psychology and Anthropology, a Master's degree in Community Social Psychology from the University of Massachusetts in Lowell, and a PhD in Education from the University of New Hampshire. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Springfield Technical Community College, Dr. John B. Cook.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez. My sincere thanks as well to our Board of Trustees, and along with our faculty and staff gathered here this evening, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our graduates, their friends, families, and loved ones. It's a privilege to be a part of our 50th commencement, and what an exciting evening for this institution. To the class of 2017, before you quickly move forward with life after STCC, if we could take a minute to consider a few important concerns. Specifically, what you know, how you think, and also what you can do. Because learning is not simply the grades that you have earned. Here are a few math examples. Medical assisting and nursing students work on dose calculations. Building construction students grapple with how many bundles are needed for a hipped roof. Engineering transfer students, calculus. Need I say more? But whichever your program, I trust that you will remember it isn't whether you are good or bad at math. Learning and knowing is done with our hands, our personalities. It involves our passions, and we learn with others. Graduates, I encourage you to remember your own learning and how you land on this stage tonight. Please know how proud we are of you. And going forward, I hope you carry a deep understanding of yourself, including how you know, what you think, and what you can do. I mentioned our 50th anniversary, and it's helpful to note that we are fast approaching almost 40,000 alumni. But when you have a community as part of your college name, a number can't quite capture the essence of our purpose and why an evening like this is so special. Teaching and learning is an active process. So in that spirit, we've arrived at the participatory portion of the program. This is a way to demonstrate the we aspect of education. So graduates, I need your help. With this final piece, please be prepared to stand up, and if we could please raise the house lights. Hold on, graduates, hold on. We're waiting on the house lights. All right, we'll do this. Those students taking 2 or less years to graduate, if you would please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. Those students taking between 3 and 5 years to graduate, please stand. Thank you. Those students taking between 6 and 10 years to graduate, please stand. Those graduates taking over 10 years to graduate, please stand. Those graduates who took an online class while you were at STCC, please stand. Thank you. Just a couple more. Those graduates who worked more than 20 hours a week while you were a student at the college, please stand. Thank you. Those graduates who are also parents, please stand. Thank you. And to acknowledge all of your families and loved ones who helped you persist through the years and the work and with childcare, would all of the graduates please stand and extend a thanks to those in the crowd tonight. Thank you. I hope now we have the essence of our purpose at Springfield Technical Community College. My congratulations to the class of 2017. And now let's take a moment to celebrate our year together. It is now my special honor to introduce this evening's commencement speaker. And when deciding on the speaker for the 50th commencement of Springfield Technical Community College, it was the easiest, most unanimous decision, and that is Congressman Richard E. Neal. We are so fortunate that he is able to be in Springfield this evening to celebrate with us. And the son of Springfield, raised and educated in our city, Congressman Neal is a graduate of American International College, where he received his bachelor's degree in political science. He continued his education and received a master's degree in public administration from the Barney School of Business and Public Administration at the University of Hartford. Beginning his career in public service as an assistant to the Springfield Mayor, William Sullivan, He was elected to the Springfield City Council and then served as president of that body. He was elected mayor of the city of Springfield and held that position from 1984 to 1988. He is currently serving his 14th term as the people's representative in the United States Congress from the 1st Congressional District of Massachusetts, and he represents 87 cities and towns that span from central to western Massachusetts. Now, as the ranking member of the Ways and Means Committee, he is the top Democrat on a committee known as the most powerful in Congress. At one point during his long and distinguished career, Congressman Neal worked at STCC, overseeing a grant program to provide students with the support they needed to realize their educational dreams. Today, he is instrumental in helping our college secure important grant funding for programs and services that benefited many members of the class of 2017. His passion for education still finds him in the classroom, teaching politics and journalism at the University of Massachusetts and promoting financial aid seminars for college-bound students and their families throughout the region. He is truly a servant of the people and a partner in education with STCC. Please give a warm welcome to Congressman Richard E. Neal.
Thank you.
Good evening, and to President Cook and to parents, friends, and guests, and of course to the class of 2017, or as you are affectionately known in our community, in the highest regard, STCC. We're reminded tonight that we define community as a place where no one is to be abandoned and no one is to be left behind, and that certainly has been part of the mission statement of STCC. I'm particularly honored tonight to have been chosen to deliver the commencement address for STCC's 50th commencement ceremony. Or as your neighbors on Federal Street, Merriam-Webster would say, your quinquagenarian. The story of STCC begins with the decision of Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara to close the Springfield Armory. In history, it was known as the Arsenal at Springfield, established by General George Washington, administered by his trusted aide, General Henry Knox, and a reminder that the college is located on at least 3 historic sites: the Knox Trail, Ben Franklin's mail route, and the site of Daniel Shay's rebellion, which helped bring about the establishment of the United States Constitution, of which the convening occurred 230 years ago last Thursday. However, when Secretary McNamara announced his decision to close the Armory, he waved off emotion and the sentiments of the day and stood firm in his determination. Consternation and even some predicted calamity would result by the Secretary's decision. A sense of despair settled in with the loss of hundreds of manufacturing jobs. A polarizing debate began over whether or not the site should be reused in an attempt to secure a different commercial purpose, or the site might be used for education. Today, coincidentally, both missions have been accomplished. A reminder once again, and I hope you listen to what I'm about to say, a reminder once again that in every crisis, there is an opportunity. The dream began with the vision of Edmund Garvey, who had been the principal of Springfield Trade High School. A decision was reached to build an addition to Trade High School, which would be called Springfield Technical Institute, or STI. Edmund Garvey's concept would be championed by other notables in our community, including then Springfield Mayor Charles V. Ryan, who 50 years ago handed me my high school diploma, Joseph DeLiso, a prominent titan of industry, and Representative Anthony M. Schiavelli, chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee. Refusing to be turned back by the usual voices and forces of pessimism and doubt, with alacrity and unyielding determination, they created the only technical community college in Massachusetts. And also recall this evening that it was another native son of Springfield, Governor Foster Ferkalow, whose father's doctor's offices still stand on South Main Street, who in fact envisioned and created the community college system in Massachusetts. The lesson there was that Foster Ferkalow had gone to Yale, but he decided that for first-generation students, they ought to have that same opportunity that he had for higher education, and we honor his vision as well this evening. How simple but how important this concept was, to provide education to students in the community so that they might see beyond themselves and give back to humanity. They predicted the best way to accomplish that goal was to provide a quality education that can translate into opportunity and the dignity that comes with a good job, and not just any job, one that supports our security, our families, our healthcare system, our infrastructure, and our other many social needs. Although their focus was to create a community college, they did something else along the way. They knew how to take a big idea and get it accomplished. Opportunity is still the theme that is much woven into the fabric of this college's culture. The grounds of the community college that stands on today has been part of our community for more than 2 centuries. Where it once housed soldiers, guardsmen, and industrial might, today it is home to the optimism and determination we witness in this arena this evening. There were strong disagreements at the time among community members as to what to do with this historic site. Persistence, patience, and positivity was the foundation of STCC's birth. In hindsight, the founders' unwavering courage was both warranted and wise. Compromises were reached, and with the help of Congressman Edward P. Boland, my predecessor, the decision was made to also establish a National Historic Site on the grounds, the Springfield Armory, which today is visited by tens of thousands of people and is home to the famous gun rack immortalized in Longfellow's poem. This 50th anniversary is a great example of how we work with colleagues, community leaders, and peers to accomplish extraordinary outcomes that help to lift the clouds of despair. Much of this was accomplished in the crucible of public life, and a reminder that these founders, like the rest of us, understood democracy is supposed to be noisy. And remember, as those founders also understood, the next step is to move to the plane of achievement. Justice Holmes said that conflict is the core of life, but it's cooperation that brought about this outcome tonight. As the leader of the Ways and Means Committee on the Democratic side, I work closely on policies that directly impact our economy and America's middle class. Trade, healthcare, taxes, Medicare, and Social Security are included. And one of our tasks is to take on the issues that will have far-reaching consequences on the United States economy. Revising the tax code, our nation's trade policies are 2 places to start. And for those of you who are assembled this evening, and I can assure you that the degree you receive is more critical than ever. While we speak in America of income inequality and the greater concentration of wealth in America, remind yourselves of this tonight, that the unemployment rate for the college-educated in America today is under 4%. Our economy has undergone major transformations. It has created companies that are highly competitive in the global marketplace. And unfortunately, our workforce has not always adapted, and too many workers have been left behind. Globalization, skill set, decline of private sector unionism, and technological advances have been contributing factors to this. It's created what we call today a skills gap in America. Companies have paying jobs that need to be filled, and they pay quite well, but eager workers simply don't have what's needed to qualify for the 650,000 technology jobs, even as we convene tonight. Your accomplishment tonight will be critical to closing the skills gap and provide incentive to employers for people who want to work. And indeed, we know people want to go to work. The education you have received at STCC has emphasized the marriage of training and education. It has set you on a course for a good job, those jobs that are desperately needed across the country and an important part of our economic policy debate. While state and local leaders hammer out policies that have direct ties to jobs, there needs to be a parallel discussion with community colleges and employers so that we can make these policies a reality. Whatever the education challenges that we face, including economics and socialization, community colleges will be a profound part of the answer. We can pass all the infrastructure and health packages in the world, but if there aren't workers to carry out those policies, we indeed will have accomplished little. Right now in New England, the New England Council and Deloitte have indicated that there are over 20,000 precision manufacturing jobs that go unanswered. There needs to be a serious discussion, not excitable language, between employers, community leaders, and our workforce. Community colleges can provide the bridge between an eager, willing, gifted workforce and employers desperate for skilled employees. A commitment from them to invest in technical and community colleges and apprenticeship programs is an important first step. Institutions like STCC can design curriculum and internship programs to ensure that students receive the skills and education they need and that employers are seeking. But in order to provide these classes, internships, and apprenticeships, the private sectors, the community colleges, and Congress must work together to provide incentives similar to the Community College Partnership Tax Credit, which would reward employers with a tax credit for hiring community college graduates. This would encourage business engagement in the community and provide students with opportunities to find good-paying jobs upon graduation. Experience always informs our judgment. It will help shape your understanding and ultimately encourage others to enter the world that after tonight you plan to thrive in. And on a personal note, let me tell you this bluntly. The world responds more to aspiration than it does to grievance. Be proud of your accomplishments and your work, and I'll tell you this, your talent, skill, and achievements are as important, if not more so, than federal, state, local, and oftentimes very long policy discussions. Let me also acknowledge the faculty this evening. You lend experience and teaching talents to help students reach their potential. And as I've always noted, when one reaches your potential simply expands. Today's economy is certainly complex. The conversation between workforce and employers requires serious commitment to our community college system. And as you move forward to the next step of career choices or additional education, accept the challenge you've proudly earned to see your ambition as central to the new economy. Stay engaged. We need your voice and your talent. Have a dream, but have a plan. The STCC founding and experience was born in doubt. But on this 50th anniversary, STCC has risen to become an extraordinary achievement because the founders had a dream, and yes, the founders had a plan. I mentioned earlier the site on which STC sits has been home to events that have shaped world history. General Washington shaped history. General Knox shaped history. Benjamin Franklin shaped history. Daniel Shays shaped history. The Springfield Rifle shaped history. John Garand's invention shaped history. STCC has shaped history, and your pledge tonight should be, as you leave this arena, you intend to shape history too. Thank you, President Cook. Thank you to the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the students, and of course to the families who have made this evening possible. You say it best, STCC works. Congratulations from the United States of America.
Thank you, Congressman Neal. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Michael J. Capozza. Michael will give greetings on behalf of the class of 2017. Michael is the outgoing student body president, and he is graduating tonight with high honors from the Liberal Arts Transfer Program. Yep. At last night's honors convocation, Michael received the Commonwealth Honors Program certificate. And this fall, Michael plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in economics from Westfield State University. Please welcome Michael J. Capozza.
Thank you. Greetings and congratulations to the Springfield Technical Community College class of 2017. Congressman Neal, President Cook, Chairman Johnson, faculty, staff, friends, relatives, and most of all, graduates, my esteemed peers and classmates, welcome. I am so honored to be here tonight with you all. Before I begin, I would like to call Congressman Neal back to the podium to present him with a token of appreciation on behalf of the college. There's a plaque which reads, "Presented to Congressman Richard E. Neal in recognition of your years of service and friendship to the students, faculty, staff, and alumni of Springfield Technical Community College."
Thank you. Step over so we get a picture here with you.
All right, anyway. I have to say, as I sat down to write this graduation speech, I became somewhat overwhelmed. I have 3 to 5 minutes to deliver a speech commenting on my brilliant professors and my diverse and irrevocably focused classmates, my experience at the college, the Student Government Association, and the other campus groups that I've been involved with over the past 2 years. And, on top of that, include a memorable statement calculatingly designed and crafted to draw a tear from the eyes of everyone in the audience. As I sat there, pen in hand, I was literally speechless. But I promised to do my best. It feels like just yesterday that I was packed at the gymnasium of Shabeli Hall at my new student orientation with an armload of paperwork, a free backpack, and a color-coded wristband. I didn't know what I was getting myself into or what to expect from STCC. And to tell you the truth, I was pretty nervous. Questions raced through my mind. What will college be like? Will I be smart enough to do well? Will I be able to make friends with any of these new people? Why are all the buildings numbered out of order? Anyway, I soon found out what college is like. Prerequisite courses, credits, professors, papers, meetings, stressful late-night study sessions for midterms and finals, offset by the innumerable selection of campus activities, clubs, honor societies, opportunities, and friendships with so many different people. These things which truly define the college experience. I very quickly fell in love with this institution, its skilled and personable faculty, and the unique qualities, awe-inspiring drive, and sheer resolve of the students around me. It all inspired me to do my best and to push myself, and I know that my experience at the college has given me what I need to achieve my goals for the next 2 years until I receive my bachelor's degree and beyond. There's something remarkable about being able to look back on the person you were 2 years and 4 semesters ago and laugh at yourself. I found that growth is truly comforting. This college has a tagline, exceptional education, proven results. I've received nothing short of an exceptional education from STCC, and I am more than confident that this institution has equipped me with a solid base to build on in order to reach my aspirations, as I know it has for all of you as well. Indeed, those future successes will be our proven results. So I'd like to conclude by reading a short poem written by poet and Western Mass native Nicole O'Connor, entitled All or Nothing. If you're not doing what you like, then get out. Being terrified is a gift. At least you're taking risks. Please don't waste your time daydreaming up all the things you wish you had the guts to do. Go all the way. The world is yours, and it's all or nothing. That's all I really know. So my friends, I would like to take this opportunity to once again congratulate the class of 2017 and to remind you all to live life like that poem. Take risks and strive for happiness and success, no matter how hard the world might fight back. Give it all or nothing, and never give up. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Michael, in appreciation of your service as student speaker, we proudly present this plaque to you. On special occasions such as this one, the college may, with the authority of its Board of Trustees, award an honorary degree to an individual who has given extraordinary service to the college, the community, or the nation. This year, we are pleased to posthumously grant an honorary degree to Elizabeth Almeida. May I please ask that our sons, David and Brian, come to the stage to accept this honor. Elizabeth Ann Almeida, or Liz, as she was affectionately known on campus, was a cherished and beloved member of the STCC family, and her untimely passing in 2015 was a shock to the college community. Liz worked for 18 years as a supervisor in the Student Accounts Office, where her true passion was assisting student veterans in her role as manager of the Veterans Affairs Office. In addition to counseling veterans and service members on their educational benefits, Liz created a climate of respect and honor for those who so bravely serve their country. She was instrumental in the opening of the Center for Veterans and Service Members in Garvey Hall and initiated an annual STCC Veterans and Service Member Ceremony, which began in 2012 and continues today. Off campus, Liz was a volunteer with Honor Flight New England, an organization which helps bring World War II veterans at no cost to see their memorial in Washington, D.C. Tonight we honor Liz Almeida with an honorary degree from Springfield Technical Community College in recognition of the service and support she provided to the veterans and service members of Springfield Technical Community College. Congratulations.
At this time, I am pleased to introduce Trustee Frank Quigley, Jr. to present the Distinguished Alumni Award. A graduate of the class of 1977 in civil engineering, Mr. Quigley is president of F.D. Quigley & Associates in Wilbraham. Trustee Quigley received the STCC Distinguished Alumni Award in 2010 and currently serves as the president of the STCC Foundation Board of Directors. Please join me in welcoming a beloved member of the STCC family, Trustee Frank Quigley.
Thank you, Arlene. And to the class of 2017, as the alumni trustee, I would be remiss if I didn't let you know that you are now belong to an elite membership known as the Springfield Technical Community College Alumni Association. We welcome your talents, we welcome your time, and of course we welcome your generosity. I would ask that you get a job first, though. It is now my honor this evening to present the 2017 Distinguished Alumni Award. This year's recipient is Teresa Terry McGuigan. Teresa Terry McGuigan, a resident of West Springfield, graduated from Springfield Technical Community College in 1975 with an Associate's in Arts and General Studies. However, Terry's long history with STCC and its location on 35 acres at the Springfield Armory National Historic Site began at birth. Her grandfather, Wilfred Shabbat, a bricklayer by trade, helped craft the buildings that populate our historic campus. Her mother, Rita Clark, worked at the Armory during the World War II as an arms checker and a secretary. Her father, Phil LeBranch, served as STCC's first chief of security in 1968 when it was mandatory for the families to live on campus. Terry's address became 1 Armory Square when she moved into the campus as a high school student. Attending the college was also a tradition for Terry's family. Her sister, Patricia, graduated from STCC from First Incarnation, Springfield Technical Institute in the Public Health program, and her brother Mark graduated from STCC with an Associate in Science in Criminal Justice. Shortly after graduating from STCC, Terry began working in the registrar's office. In the 1980s, she found her professional calling in the Informational Technology Department as a valued member of STCC's IT team with a focus on admissions and student communication. Terry is retiring this year after 42 years of service. As a single mom, Terry instilled in her son, Patrick, a strong work ethic and a passion for education. He began attending STCC at the age of 16 and graduated in 2010 with Associate in Science and Graphic Arts. Tonight, in recognition of her service to our students and her unique connection to our historic campus, we are proud to honor Teresa McGuigan as the 2017 Distinguished Alumni of Springfield Technical Community College. Congratulations. Thank you. Dr. Cook, come around the front.
Last evening at the college's honors convocation, we presented awards to 8 graduates from the class of 2017 who maintain a perfect 4.0 grade point average throughout their academic studies at the college. Because this is such a distinctive accomplishment, I'd like for all of us to recognize them once more. If I could again once more have the house lights raised, I'd like to ask the 8 recipients to stand, and if we could hold our applause till all of them are standing upright. Again, those 8 graduates with a perfect 4.0 include Aisha Ahmed, Eileen Cahill, Adrian Carlton, Alexandra Cassidy, Amanda Sear, Kevin Pelletier, Michael Rhodes, and Rebecca Sparks. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to ask student trustee Monica Prisbilla to present the class gift.
Good evening, all. I'd like to present to Dr. Cook the class of 2010 gift in honor of the 50th anniversary of Springfield Technical Community College. The class of 2017 presents the college a time capsule to hold commemorative documents from this historic year. This time capsule will be buried in the new Ira H. Rubenzahl Student Learning Commons to be opened in 25 years.
I'm honored this evening to present the college's annual award to the Outstanding Faculty Member of the Year. I'm pleased to announce the recipient, Professor and Department Chair of our Occupational Therapy Assistant Program, Professor Marianne Joyce. Professor Joyce, if you'd join me on the stage. Professor Joyce began her career at Springfield Technical Community College nearly 30 years ago when she helped spearhead the creation of our Occupational Therapy Assistant Program. For nearly 2 decades, Professor Joyce has led the program as department chair. Her dedication to the core values of STCC, as well as the mission and vision of our college, is demonstrated in her dedication, compassion, and fierce loyalty to her students on a daily basis. Professor Joyce earned her associate's degree in OT from North Shore Community College. She holds a Bachelor's of Science in Healthcare Administration from Stonehill College and a master's degree in psychology from Westfield State University. Professor Joyce was instrumental in the creation of our campus rehabilitation clinic, which provides physical and occupational services to clients in the community who have exhausted their benefits and who can still benefit from rehab services. Professor Joyce's innovative thinking has led our OTA program to be a pioneer in establishing new clinical internship opportunities with clinic-to-clinic patient transfer programs between the Weldon Center at Mercy Medical Outpatient Clinic and the STCC Rehabilitation Clinic. Professor Joyce has made a tremendous mark on occupational therapy, healthcare, education, and clearly our community. Therefore, I'm honored to recognize Professor Joyce as the 2017 Faculty of the Year. Chair Johnson, members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the college, faculty of the college, I'm pleased to present 258 candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts, 704 candidates for the degree of Associate in Science, 31 candidates for certificates, and 134 candidates for certificates of completion. Will the entire graduating class please stand? I'm now pleased to present Christopher Johnson, Chair of the Springfield Technical Community College Board of Trustees, to authorize the granting of degrees.
You're almost there. As Chair of the Springfield Technical Community College Board of Trustees, and by the authority conferred by the Massachusetts Board of Higher Education, I'm honored to authorize the awarding of the Associates in Arts and the Associates in Science degrees and certificates of completion to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, have successfully met the requirements for graduation. Here we go. Congratulations.
Okay, please be seated. Congratulations, class of 2017. I would like to call upon the faculty marshals, Professor Jill Mendez of the English Department and Professor Phil O'Donoghue, also of the English Department, to announce the graduates. And I ask that the student marshals, Jennifer Langheld and Matthew Medina, please prepare to escort the candidates. To confer the degrees on the candidates, will Chairman Johnson and Trustee Kaler please come forward? and you get to go to the foot of the ramp. Please, President Cook, go to the foot of the ramp and prepare to shake many hands this evening. Let us begin.
Go. Pam. If someone doesn't have a play, I'm supposed to go first. Yeah.
Evelyn Quinones.
Go.
Christina A. Tadeo.
Louis Edward Grillo.
Jaleesa Janae Holbrook.
Anthony Shonmani.
Melinda Corey.
Tanya Michelle Davis.
Norberto Lopez Jr.
Mary Sofji.
Joel Olivo Fernandez.
Daniel Gura.
Tiffany Marie Velasquez.
Lachu Rai.
Paul Kalawa.
Onixa Alvarez.
Jordan Alexander T. Simmons.
Barbara Rankin.
Andrew John Colson.
Willie Garner.
Angel Morales.
Michael Joseph Caposa.
Mohammed Raza.
Hector Perez.
Jennifer Trask.
Luis Diaz II.
Donovan A. Lozada.
Gustavo Olivo.
Terrence T. Gerardin.
Densig Abraham.
Narita Arroyo.
Matthew Lopez.
Tiffany Amber R. LaPointe.
Denise Morales.
Michaela Renee Wagenbach.
Michael Ferreira.
Julie L. Hill.
Carly Ava Cruteau.
Imani Plummer.
Shannon Campbell.
Jasmine Nicole Roseman.
John Eric Wills.
Daniel Ortiz.
Faith Althea Malcolm.
Liz Marie Oliveri.
Tina Wilson.
Marion E. S. Timothy.
Desiree Stinson.
Cassandra M. Bennett.
Doris Lois Houghton.
Elizabeth Ramos.
Octavia Kenny.
Brianna D. Laquette.
Jenna Cram.
Angela Diaz.
Elizabeth Belanger.
Shireen A. Austin.
Jamie Dorman.
Georgiana Lee Purrier.
Keisha Gonzalez.
Mary M. Rosa.
Austin Kirby.
Dominique N. McDonald.
Kimoy Newman.
Dorianne G. Fret Rodriguez.
Jada Lee Walker.
Frank A. Denoya.
Sarah Heather Tuttle.
Oboya Omat.
Jessica Jenkins.
Camilla Renee Royale.
Kimberly Zavitz.
Jaslyn N. De Jesus.
Philip Dang.
Tabitha Joseph.
Henry David Smola.
Zuha Abzal.
Javion King Davis.
Aleki Phoenicia Brown.
Caitlin Podmore.
Aaliyah Aman Campbell.
Barbara Ann Mason.
Paula A. Medina.
Shanelia Jernigan.
David W. Shell.
Taina Spruill.
Carlos A. Quiles.
Azam Najibi.
Svetlana Bulat.
Ashley Antoinette Downs.
Emma Bigby.
Marlene Tapia Reyes.
Amber Godin.
Kirsten Morissette.
Tamara Mateo.
Marina Blanusa.
Peyton A. Taylor.
Tatiana Lina Mirik.
Atavia Kiani Miracle Wright.
Ariel Christian. Nicholas Lupi.
Rhea Gaskin.
Evelyn Acevedo.
Indigo Woods.
Samantha Clinton Amabo.
Asia Brienne Goldman.
Amalia Irene Polanek.
David T. W. Melanson.
Nicole Nixon.
Gabriel Enamorado.
Jaleesa Marie Martin.
Nick Oliver.
Juana Alvarez.
Kateria Natal.
Aurora Reyes.
Christian Lopez.
Sandra Lowe.
Amanda Rodriguez.
Wanda Garcia.
Leticia Fidleen Israel.
Selenia Hernandez.
Carmen L. Lopez.
Grace Marie Gonzalez.
Shanice Lene Reed.
Carla Fitch Mitchell.
Misael Sanchez.
Sonia Monique Rosado.
Ruben O. Cruz Diaz.
Nicole Litwin.
Yamaras Benjamin.
Gabrielle Merriweather.
Glendy Baez.
Catherine Peralta.
Booker T. Washington IV.
Ana Marquez.
Jassity Franqui.
Adliza Nieves.
Kendra J. Hudson Kelly.
Juanette Matthews.
Eric Thomas.
Taya Lynn Kenny.
Aisha M. Chico.
Veronica Reyes.
Donald Cordo.
Hasmin Sherry Vampo.
Rosa Ilyana Rodriguez.
Tabu Mina.
Jennifer I. Maloney.
Christian Chantel Bean.
Victoria Rose Smith.
Jessica Guzzi.
Tanya Sordiff.
Virgin Jessica Santa. D. Fu.
Arnesia Nicole DeBerry.
Abere Ika.
Justin Cruz.
Jessica Sastre.
Brandon Skinner.
Desiree Marie Torres.
James Moses Santiago.
Derek Scott Blackburn.
Maishan Darren Haynes.
Eliza Milan III.
Luz Selenia Hernandez.
Andres Rodriguez.
Carla Price.
Abel Alvarado.
Marari Esther Peterson.
Robert Jackson Sr.
Sarah Perez.
Jennifer Thomas.
Jamie Nicole Guerra.
Christine Borrero.
Stephanie A. Nunez.
Gwendolyn Centeno.
Xiomara Flores.
Jahaira Montano.
Sophia Jacqueline Harvey.
Evian Chrysostomo.
Karen Mondin.
Angela Fosuk.
Priscilla Bailey.
Jasmine Flores.
Leilani Chalamar Besares.
Shayla Bhatti.
Mohammed Faraz Afzal.
Maria Nelly Garcia.
Mark D. Chamberlain.
Felicia Mantha.
Cara Miriam.
Christina Anastasia Koval.
Jason C. Brown.
Mercedes Eileen Ryan.
Shaquille J. Vasquez Ramirez.
Jessica Carmen.
Sinead Murray.
Andrew Potts.
Hussein Dabas.
Timothy Logan Jr.,
Marilyn Mojica.
Rebecca Dobert,
Ramon Antonio Reyes.
Sarah Burek,
Shailene Diaz.
Edita Barbara Lachute,
Chrissy Alicia Rivera.
Alicia Marie Rafael Santos,
Teresa May Shearer.
Gabrielle Genovafa Stetson,
Felicia Colcom.
Jillian Wilson,
Michelle Rubiera.
Eric Smith,
Manuel Rivera Jr.
Joshua Richard Sterling,
Omira Rentas.
Christopher Rawson,
Miguel Goncalves.
John Griffin,
Anthony Joseph Dufault.
Neil Patrick Gagnon,
David A. Diaz.
Kyle Stuckey,
Nicholas T. Kerlock.
Terrell Palmer,
Hemdi Atakora.
Samantha Bradley Holt,
Damian Dunkelly.
Myrna Franceschi,
Brandon McGee.
Tiffany Medina Herrera,
Joseph Daniel Vasquez.
Ashley Marie Martinez,
Alan Crawford.
Angelica Lovies Garcia,
Nicholas Blaisdell. Sorry.
Donald Fowler,
Brian Shaquille Bristol.
Logan M. Acosta,
Amber Bukowski.
Ronnie Williams,
Brian James Tromke.
Tristan Edward Dixon,
Justin Hartley.
Devin Smith,
Samuel Yusufovich.
Sean Devon,
Dalton Drummond.
Gabrielle Alfano,
Alexandra Figueroa.
Stephen Michael Renaudet,
Jesse Giroux Buchanan.
Samuel Garofalo,
Miriam Rajab.
Matthew Warbington,
Stephen O. Ramos.
Randy Simino,
Abby Hurlbert.
Nicholas Martinez,
Maria R. Mitchell.
Bruce Stoller,
Rochelle Jordan.
Taylor Dupree,
Nasha L'Oreal Rivera.
Terry Taskey,
Destiny S. Velez.
Joshua Edward Picard,
Christelle Sagna.
Nathan Archambault,
Christina Lopez.
Iris Mata,
Betty Colazzo.
John LaValle.
Vanya Hatzel Benavides.
Elba Onita.
Casey Renee McIntyre.
Lashana Fletcher.
Chelsea M. Levine.
Jaime Lex Rivera.
Zamara E. Rodriguez.
Denise Almodovar.
Chelsea Carnoles.
Vanessa Scott.
Liz Y. Mateo Cruz.
Natasha Acevedo.
Cynthia Gallipo.
Christine Moriarty.
Saima Amin.
Sherry Ann Starrett.
April Mounier.
May Bell.
Maria Kutzel.
Michael Eager.
Melissa S. Antequera.
Winnie Lee.
Daniel Severino.
Rhonda Monique Reed.
Dawn Lemieux.
Ruthie Gonzalez.
Santia C. Baez.
Minerva Cabrera.
Elizabeth Colon.
Damarimela Otero.
Catherine Marchi.
Houghton. Mary Houghton.
Ariana Cosgrove.
Marina Aseev.
Derek C. Tripp.
Vernon Wade Moore.
Bruce E. St. Hilaire Jr.
Glenn Nihil.
Kimberly Jean Barron.
Denise Tengway.
Susan Mosichuk.
Mick LaPointe.
Nicholas E. Holland.
Elias Valdez.
Christopher John Phillips.
Shannon Kennedy.
Raul Guadalupe Martin.
Kalani Thomas.
Aiden Isaac.
Jessica Data.
Joseph Timothy Judd.
Teresa DeMarinis.
Cole Patrick Magnuson.
William John Diedrich.
Matthew M. Dagnault.
Timothy Pruner.
Bakish Amik Edwards.
Yasir Mohammed.
Stephen Fines.
J. Edward Pickett.
Abraham C. Alvarado.
Christopher Joseph Velasquez.
Sherelle Sherilyn Robinson.
Herman O'Neill Cordova Ruiz.
Hayden Monroe Bogart.
Austin Leclerc.
Michael Chan.
Michael Joseph Glinka.
Eric Myslinski.
Tyler Joseph Roulette.
Sean Philip Curtis.
Chris Galvin,
Jonathan Richard Belhumer.
Jacob Jr. Savageau II,
Angelina Rose Crudell.
Christina Elizabeth Guy,
Yeah. Linval J. Baker.
Donovan Bambury,
Nicholas Alexander Cologne.
Eric Scott,
Ed Rodowitz.
Twim Ousu,
Tyler Zio.
Amanda Lee Rivera,
Richard W. Sears.
Anthony Javier Rosa,
William Antonio Carl.
Warda Al-Awadi,
Joseph Anthony Marvici.
Camelia Reed,
Ko Maung Million Ton.
Trevor Morrow,
Ian Smith.
Andre Beben,
Jameson Lavelli.
Benjamin Shavgan,
Matthew Paul Alamed.
Adam Gilbert,
Katie Lynn Fitzgerald.
Michael Desjardins,
Joseph James Lopez.
Henry Huggins,
Damian Pierre Anderson.
James Patrick Lynch,
Michael Aluch Mauer.
Abdul Karim Kidar,
Great. Christopher J. Hernandez.
Jose Perez,
Kyle Fraga.
Dwayne Prey,
Adam R. Hart.
John Balathunis, Ibrahim Abdi,
Bernardo Caraballo Cancel.
Wilfredo Perez,
Kira Munson.
Ariel De Jesus,
Kimberly Lynn Boudreau.
Carlos Javier Velon Santiago,
Kyle Rivera.
Martin Burgos,
Peter Lee.
Stephen Smith,
Mac Midjon.
Brett Anderson,
Carlos A. Cruz.
Ashley Hennessy,
Albert J. Zachary Jr.
Robert LeBoy,
Liza Lee Zachary.
Catherine Jeanette Almodovar,
Thomas Akabuchi Jr.
Alexis Gay,
Anna Barano.
Angelica Merced Maldonado,
Scott Valcourt.
John Henry,
Chad Henry.
Jalen Walker.
Joseph Varga,
Vincent Paul Champigny.
Robert Cruz.
Roy Barrington Watson II.
Alex Diaz.
Elizabeth Ryan.
Melanie Bowens.
Jean Gifford.
Janelis Rodriguez.
Anthony R. Henricks.
Juan Dominici.
Corey R. Lacrosse.
Bruno Lagoa Machado.
Brianna Salerno.
Tyler Valois.
Paige Marie Iam-Petro.
Igor Adziguri.
Sophia Curto.
Amanda Sear.
Carly Galbo.
Domari Torres.
Natalia Cara Gonzalez.
Caitlin Corcadillos.
Miranda Lynn Longo.
Emma Rose Lane.
Misty Humphreys.
Sandra Rosario.
Caitlin Lee Shalou.
Katie Ellen Bushway.
Michelle Andrea Sanchez.
Samantha Maria Monsalve.
Jennifer Yarrow.
Ruth Butler.
Tai Jung.
Cassie Cunha.
Raven Tolson.
Glenda Rodriguez.
Christina J. Kent.
Nadezhda Dombrowski.
Jessica Marie Starozik.
Alyssa Motto.
Haley M. Vatter.
Alexander Carleton.
Alina Shutt.
Holly O'Connor.
Abby Carrera.
Krista Polastri.
Taylor Elizabeth Demio.
Trisha Chenevert.
Angela Valentin.
Noemi Ruiz.
Oksana A. Nazareth.
Diana Ayurko.
Nadzia Tarika.
Michael Forand.
Allison Marie Montero.
Tiffany Williams.
Carrie Lynn Allard.
Camelia Thompson.
Jamie Rivest.
Mary Louise Yacovone.
Devon A. Gibson.
Sandra Vasquez.
Rebecca Palmer.
Michelle Jenkins.
Aaron B. Mazika.
Janae Elizabeth Brown.
Jacqueline Bale.
Janisha McBriar.
Lisa Brissette.
Mary Jo Taylor.
Marjorie Mendez.
Megan Ross.
Caridad Morgan.
Brittany Ann Killian.
Matthew James Beisler.
Joanne Donlin.
Eglise Rizzo.
Amanda Rashilla.
Lauren Rose.
Ashley Cook Sereno.
Janelle Crawford.
Tiana Janelle Hartness.
Denise Green.
Jana Barrett.
Norma Nunez Vasquez.
Tabitha Coe Dinsner.
Ashley Pino.
Abigail Cedar.
Tori Nicole Gunter.
Samantha Sabola.
Shannon Beth Martin.
Sarah Myers.
Winnie Lopez Sanchez.
Chelsea Kirkbride.
Urani Herrera.
Kirk William Reed.
Melissa Gornault.
Megan Leahy.
Jessica Lancia.
Casey Bell Delagustina.
Jonathan Acevedo.
Emmanuel Kadima.
Brent M. Hall.
Theodore Joseph.
Roman Moraro.
Taylor Forant.
Melina C. Turner.
Andrew Bisdell.
Olga Nupshinskaya.
Kelly Condike.
Trisha L. Arsenault.
Tammy Bomier.
Aaron Cronin.
Tusi NG.
Amelia Coles.
Aubrey Arpey.
Kristen N. Rivera.
Mary Kariba.
Rachel Landry.
Ashley Alyssa Merritt.
Shanika Hunt.
Opal Mentz.
Christy A. Havens.
Crystal Winkle.
Bethany L. Joyce.
Shanice Madala.
Jill Elise Cordes.
Maria Zabedjer.
Alexandria McMahon.
Ina Moraru.
Elizabeth Babin.
Natalie Shumsky.
Jennifer Rabine.
Courtney Bell.
Jasmine Cherie Scrocky.
Sarah Mao.
Stephanie Boudry.
Cynthia Ann Wright Santiago.
Chelsea Amber Adams.
Lisa Diane Fiascanaro.
Jessica Shear.
Alexandra Druin Cassidy.
Justine Marie Higgins.
Stephanie Rodriguez.
Kirsten Goodrich.
Elizabeth Doherty.
Kevin M. Goodhind.
Brianna Clunan.
Lillian Figueroa.
Teresa Broomfield.
Kate Sharon Menard.
Lavone Edwards.
Lauren Kolesnik.
Lilian Mosichuk.
John Veracuda.
Latonia Johnson.
Nodia W. Wright.
Carl Burston.
Deepika Adhikari.
Arturo Delgado.
Christopher Ray Wyckoff II.
Sebastian Wojtaszek.
John Thomas Dominichelli.
Jesse Reed Rocha.
Chandra M. Gravel.
Ashley Diskevich.
Yuan Tai Nguyen.
Sarah Royston.
Andrew P. Frappier.
Dylan Moriarty.
Nicholas S. Collier.
John Martin Kelly.
Shabana Hyatt.
Melissa Facey.
Louis Viguera.
Veronica Lee Hardy.
Monica Ann Prisbella. Matthew Medina.
Jennifer Langheld.
We're done.
Congratulations, graduates of the class of 2017. One last task to do. Take your tassels and move them to the left. Before the conclusion of this ceremony, I would like to remind the graduates that they must return immediately to Exhibition Hall to meet with their program chairs. We also ask the audience to remain in place as the recessional leaves the arena floor, and the faculty will form a walk of honor to congratulate the graduates in the arena exit. After you meet with your program chairs, you will be reunited with your families outside of the building. This officially concludes the 50th anniversary commencement exercises of Springfield Technical Community College. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you.